let me ask you a question, bro. And it's timely. Now, you get a call from this random woman. Boom. She hitting T-Mac up. You pull up. Then you find out P. Diddy Combs is in play. Boom. Like, with the reputation that P. Diddy got, because before all this freak off shit came out, everybody already assumed he was gay.
Right.
I want you to F my girl. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm gonna sit here and beat off.
Right.
How you approaching that?
That's cuck activity, bro.
Okay, and then you got cucks, and what's
but not
the
for
other?
you. He's
not
the
for
cuck.
me.
Yeah.
He's the cuck.
So is that normal to you? That's just like regular.
As I got years and years into the lifestyle, it became a normal thing to where I was having regular men, just regular working men that were on this website, see my profile and say, "Hey, look, man, I got a wife. She's in the BBC. She wants to be dominated,
And I'm small.
I can't do it. I can't see myself treating her like that.
Right.
But I will allow someone with your expertise and your experience to take control of my life."
But how did he pick you? So you got you on your profile.
On my profile,
he's not
say
going
my
just by
picture.
a face shot, right?
He's going by my face shots and any,
or assuming all black niggas is sized up.
yeah, and any pictures I have, because usually on that when you got those type of profiles, you have pictures and videos of your experience,
Right.
showing what you've doing to women.
Right.
Okay.
Basically, which when somebody you can tell somebody they can read your profile and you can say I'm this, is that, and that, but when they see the actual proof, that lets them know, okay, he's serious.
Hey,
about
look,
it.
where the
You know,
hey,
he's
look,
really
look,
about
look,
it.
where the website for the fetishes? They want to fuck a blind nigga, like they like
Nigga.
goes in like no for real, like well no where is that though? I look blood, we gonna do it up. Hey look cause
I mean, you could probably just include that information.
Real
on
talk.
this website.
Real talk.
Yeah.
No, they gotta come straight. Look, y'all gotta know what y'all looking for. Doing me. Right?
They gonna know though.
Look, hold on. Look, cause what the viewers don't know that they gonna see later. We got Natalie, OnlyFans, right? Look. We might hook it up. Plug talk. Munchie beat Natalie. Beat their doonies down. Oh, me and Adam been in talks.
About to happen.
Nigga, Natalie got a bumper like a Volvo.
I'm assuming Natalie's the girl in the white over here.
Yeah, that's
What?
Natalie.
Okay.
That's
What?
Natalie.
We go,
Yeah, that is
no. At
Natalie.
one point we gotta do a 360, right? But look. That might be the blood talk. What much he beat?
It might be.
We
Man.
might have to.
It might
Wait,
be.
I have more questions though. So you do this with this one girl basically for free,
Right, because I'm learning.
and then how do you go about doing it with more girls at that point, and how does it become an actual business?
Expertise.
It becomes a business when for me, it started with the couples.
Okay.
And when the husband started reaching out, and I started talking to those same guys that mentored me, like, hey, man, this is the situation. I got this man reaching out, blah, blah, blah. He said, well, look, first thing you do is if you're agreeing to be a part of that relationship, let him understand, make sure that he knows that this is heterosexual only.
Ah, yes.
He said, because this is a kink lifestyle.
And it's the same dude that let your boost from the beginning.
No, yeah, he's telling me this.
This is
one
the
that-
same dude.
Same
The
dude,
guy
yeah,
who
he's
put him
telling
on
me
the
this.
sensei.
Okay.
Yeah, the sensei, basically. And he's saying, make sure you let them know that it's a heterosexual because motherfuckers think that this is a kink fetish lifestyle, anything goes. And he said a lot of these men be into some old freaky shit.
Yeah.
So he was like, make sure you clarify that it's heterosexual only, no bisexual shit, none of that shit would be tolerated. And so once you do that, and the first time you do it, just kind of show him what your skill level is. And he might want to be there. He might say, well, this is her first time, my first time doing this. Do you mind if I be there to watch?
How much did you get paid the first time you did it?
The first time I ever did it was $500 cash.
Okay.
And
You might want to say your first time and nothing after that, bro. You don't never give your price.
but here's the deal.
The rates have gone up.
That's
Yesterday's price ain't today's price. That was your first
the
time.
first time
500.
when I did that though, that wasn't my price. That's just what they gave me.
Got it.
Oh.
Like,
Okay.
hey, this is for your time, blah, blah, blah. And so now it clicked in my head like, whoa.
So once you're in that environment though with this random couple, because this random couple doesn't even know about the BDSM shit you were just doing with this white girl,
Nah.
what do they expect of you?
When they see my profile, he's expecting me to do all the things that he see in my picture, visual wise, my photos and my videos.
Uh-huh.
He's expecting me to do that to his wife.
Okay.
And what he's getting out of it is a happy wife.
Right.
And what she's getting out of it is all the pleasure that she wants.
And he's just sitting on, like, is it like they say, like there's a little chair near the bed or something?
Kid you not, my first time this happened. Show up to their house. I get there. He opened the door. I walk in. He introduced himself, whatever the case may be. His wife sitting over there in some lingerie. They're in the bed. We go into the bedroom. She's laying on the bed in lingerie. He got a chair, just a regular chair sitting over in the corner. We go up in the room, and I didn't really know what to expect because it's my first time being in that type of situation.
Right.
And so he's telling me, well, you know, this is new to us. You know, so you take charge. So now I'm like, oh, shit. So now I start thinking about. So now I'm starting to think about
what the sensei said.
Well, yeah, what the cat was telling me, what he taught me.
Yeah.
And so I said, well, what I need you to do is just. I said, you here just to watch just for this first time. He said, I just want to make sure she's safe, make sure she's in good hands, and then whatever happens from that point just happens. So he sits there and he watches, and he really just sat back, man. First, he wasn't paying attention. I was over there doing my thing with her. Might have been sucking on some CDs, might have been fingering her or something, and she's making all this noise. So every once in a while, I would look at him and catch him looking to see why she's making this noise. And once I seen that he was, because first, when you first doing it, you don't know if this husband gonna get jealous.
Yeah.
And you're gonna have an episode or what. So you kind of watching your back.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of how I was. But when I seen him like be okay with the things that I was making her do, making her body do, I started to relax and feel calm. So now every part of my body starting to relax. I'm starting to rise up. I'm solid. I'm ready to go.
And was she attractive?
She was fine as
all right.
Fine as
How often is that the case?
You ain't having you ain't had no ugly, like unattractive bitches like
yeah, I'm gonna tell you a story about that too. But I'm gonna finish this one.
Okay. Yeah.
So she once he'll sit in a chair and me and her get down. I have her giving me a job. I have her laying on her back. I may be making her skirt. I may be fucking her doggy style. And he's literally sitting back, but you can see him over there adjusting his pants, filling on over his. But he was never masturbating though. He never did no masturbation type shit.
What you mean he in his pants, nigga?
But no, he never pulled his dick out though.
No, the nigga but he gotta say, you know.
No, not his hand wasn't in his pants. He was just grabbed, just like you standing outside, nigga. You grab
super crowd. Casual.
Yeah, he just kind of grabbed,
keeping it warm
through his pants. Like his shit is hard, so he adjusting it.
Okay.
And so he's watching it, and the first section, I kid you not, was probably about 30 minutes.
Okay.
And when we were done, he was like, "Man, I never seen her act like that before."
Huh.
He was like, "You know, you opened up some doors that I didn't have no idea needed to be open."
Wow.
And he was like, "Man, how would you feel about making this an ongoing thing?"
Right.
I said, "What you mean an ongoing thing?" He said, "Well, man, we require your service and we compensate you." I'm like, "Okay." I'm like,
imagine
"Okay, we
how
can work that out."
your gotta be,
yeah.
and then how emotionally attached.
But sometimes it ain't even got to do with that. It's
you love her enough, you know you can compensate her.
Yeah, sometimes it's just that nigga like
I ain't never been out in love.
Sometimes they love their wife so much to the point that it ain't that they don't work.
No,
it's
not
just,
work.
He can't do what you.
But
doing.
some guys, their dick literally doesn't work, and in that case, it's kind of like easier to understand.
Why they doing it.
Or also with Diddy, a thing that I think a lot of people are missing is that this is a dude who's doing Molly every day of his life for his whole fucking life. His dick ain't getting hard.
Yeah, you're right.
You know
right about that, and you run into that sometimes.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah, you run into that sometimes, and so. He said, you know, what would you charge for something like this?
Right.
And I said, well, what are you preparing to offer? She goes in her purse. She pulls out a couple hundred. He goes in his pocket. He pulls out a couple hundred. All together it was $500. And he said, I don't know if this is enough. He said, you tell me your price. And so me being new at that time, I said, this will cover it for now. You know what I'm saying? But as we get into
you told him for now.
Yeah, for now.
All right.
But as it goes along, you know what I'm saying? As we get deeper into this, we can do some renegotiating. I said, but since this is you guys, I tried to play it look like I was a real businessman.
Yeah.
I'm like, since this is you guys' first time,
like
I'm gonna give y'all, I'm gonna accept this what y'all giving me as a.
You don't want to be like, I honestly have no clue what the fuck is going
so
on.
I just kind of tried to wean the situation.
Yeah, you can't.
And so that's what happened. So that was my first time ever being monetized by it.